None of this is going according to plan. My day has not gone the way I anticipated it to, so I'm wearing no makeup, and I now have 6 more books from the Half Price bookstore than I anticipated having. And normally I wouldn't probably film at this point in time because it's 5 o'clock in December and so it's dark out, but this has to get up, so here we are. Anyway, with that being said, if you're new to my channel, welcome. If you're welcome back. If you're not sure the title of today's video, this is going to be my 2024, right? So like the year we just had, 2024 plan to pan recap results, whatever you want to call them. Basically, I put out a video in January, no, it was December of last year. I put out a video in December explaining like my idea for my plan to pan and just kind of going through, it's like 19 or 20 products that I'm interested in trying to pan this past year. And now it's, you know, December 15th. So I've got some answers for you. And my cats are having a full-blown brawl, so don't mind them. But yes, with that being said, I have my notes. I have whatever products I still own. And we're gonna go ahead and jump on into this. My concept for plan to pan, obviously, panning is hitting that pan in your product. So if you have a bronzer that is in a pan, as soon as you can see the pan, that product has hit pan, right? So not all of these, some of these my goal was to totally finish them up, some of these were just usage goals, some of these were actually to hit pan, but I'm just encompassing it all under the idea of hitting pan. So with that being said, I'm gonna go ahead and show you the products that I still own. And what? Why are you yelling? I also thought about like maybe next year I should probably keep all of the items that were my plan to pan, like if I finish them, so that way I have them to show you at the end of the year. I don't know. Thoughts? I feel like that's just an extra level of things that I have in my life at that point, so I don't know. Hey Milo, let's not eat wood tape, please. Anyway, for starters, I had my Elemis Glow Primer Moisturizer, whatever the fuck that thing was called. My goal was to finish it. I did finish it. I hated that product, honestly. It looked okay if it was by itself on my skin, but I just noticed like if I didn't use enough, it pilled. If I used too much, it pilled. If I put it on too quickly after, oh, don't do that. I have this like over the door cat thing that he likes to sit on, but I had to take it down so I can close my door, and now he's trying to climb on it and it's not gonna go well. Oh, do I fix it? It's not worth it. Oh god. Milo. I have to go save my cat's life. I don't have a good feeling about that. But anyway, yes, my wait, now here he is. All that trouble. Just to say hi. So anyway, my Elemis Glow Moisturizer, whatever that thing was, yeah, I just didn't like it. I just didn't like it, but I finished it, and that's what's important. Then I had my Hollywood Contour Wand from Charlotte Tilbury. My goal was to finish that. I did finish it, so very excited about that. I think that was the first like cream bronzer I've ever finished ever, so that was exciting. My Huda Tantour had a goal of 50 uses. I should probably open this up because I do still own that. My Huda Tantour had a goal of 50 uses, and this was rolled in right at the very end of the year. So I did use it 50 times. I did not hit pan or anything like that. I also didn't use a lot of this when I would go in on it because I was trying really hard to hit pan on a different bronzer, and I didn't do it. So there's that. I also recommend checking out my entire Project Pan playlist if you're interested, so that's gonna be linked up there. But yeah, so 50 uses, glad I got them. It also kind of made me wonder like if this product is still great, if I still enjoy it, if I still, you know what I mean? Like, I used to be like, oh my god, this is the best product ever, and then I never used it because I like didn't want to use it all up, and then now I'm just wondering if it's like past its prime. It just seemed like patchier and muddier than I remember being. So I don't know, I should probably like really figure that out. But anyway, here we are. Then I have my Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer. My goal was to hit pan on this, and I did. So that was super exciting. Honestly, this is a bronzer that I thought I didn't love, even after I like used it, and then I wore it the other day and I was like, no, that's still really pretty. I should definitely keep that and try to like use it more often. So there's that. I also have my Hourglass bronzer. This is just a mini. It's the, I can never say this. It's the Hourglass Ambient Lighting Bronzer in the shade Luminous Bronze Light. And it just looks like this. It looks like there was almost no usage. My goal was to use it 100 times. And honestly, I did so mostly with my eye makeup. And so I have a little teeny tiny dip down here in this corner that you really can't notice on camera, but I can see it. And I did use it 100 times. So technically I hit my goal there. I'm not a huge fan of a like shimmery bronzer, but I do enjoy it for certain looks. Like, it's not my go-to for every day, but I do like it. So I do have this, and then it's making me think about some other products I have that I'm kind of debating. I just did a declutter, but like don't want to take away some more, you know what I mean? Anyway, I did hit my goal on this, and I'm very, very happy to have done that. I really don't think I've used this since, so you know, there's that. But again, I don't want a shimmery bronzer every day, so there's that. Next, I have my Glossier Play highlight in the shade Pale Pearl Glow or something like that. Oh, Pale Pearl. My goal was to use it 50 times. I have a couple different lines here marking it because I was always trying to figure it out. I think what I settled on is after 50 uses, this is the line for where it currently is. So clearly there's a ways to go, but also this shade is just not perfect for me. So there is that. I've been toying back and forth with the idea of like, is it worth keeping? I do want to try and wear it as like an all over the face sort of glow, similar to like the Halo Wand or the Hollywood Flawless Filter stuff. However, I did that the other day and I don't know that I loved it, but it also could just been like application user error. So I think I gotta mess a little bit more and actually figure it out. But I hit my goal of 50 uses, which I think actually was like 100 uses, then I dropped down to 50 because I was like, I'm not doing this. So that actually probably should be a sign that I don't need it in my life, but can't win them all. Okay, so then I had my Marc Jacobs highlighter. My goal was to hit pan, which I successfully did. I'm very proud of myself for this. This is definitely a very expensive highlighter. It's from Marc Jacobs in the shade Worth the Wait from the 2019, it's like the 2019 Spring Runway edition. There we go. Gorgeous highlight, very like white gold base. Love it. Definitely excited to get some more use on this in the future. I also had my Mary Luminizer, which my goal was to just expand the pan. I did that. I did declutter the product though, so I don't have it to show you. But if you really want to see what it looks like now, I got it on my declutter from the other day, so go check that out. I also had my Nude Sticks crayon, which my goal was to finish that. I think the shade was like Whisper. My goal was to finish that. I did finally finish it after so long. So that was very exciting, and one more cream blush out of my collection, which I think is also the first cream blush I've ever like fully used. So proud of myself there as well. I also have the Benefit Benetint. My goal was to use it 75 times. I did. We're really close to the bottom. My goal this year will be to finish it, as well as the Perricone MD No Makeup Blush. Similar thing. We are down to like, where is it? We're like under here-ish. My goal will be to finish this as well this year, so we'll sneak peek for next week's video. Next week will be my plan to pan for 2025, so if you're interested, come back and check that out. Oh god, I don't know what to do with this cat. He's on one right now. Okay, so then I have my blush from MAC. It's in the shade Sincere. I do still own this. My goal was to use it 50 times. I did. I think this year I want to actually try to pan it, because there was a huge jump, honestly, that I noticed through the pictures that I was taking, my progress pictures, about actually like how far along, like how much progress I was actually making. Like to me, I'm like, oh, it doesn't look like I made that much progress. When I actually look back at the pictures, like I made a ton of progress. So I'm proud of myself. 50 uses, here we are. Again, come back next week. But anyway, I also had my Cindy Luminizer. My goal on this was 75 uses. I did hit pan on I think like my 74th or 75th use, and if you look at it, it's real thin around it. Like if I use this a few more times, like that pan's going to expand really quickly, which is very exciting. I did use this as a blush topper. But yes, I really like it in like the spring, summer, like just give me a nice little glow on my blush. Very, very nice, pretty color. And so yeah, there is that. Another goal hit as far as my plan to pan was concerned. And then I had the e.l.f. Coconut Dewy Setting Mist, whatever that was. My goal was to finish it. I have since finished it and it is no longer in my collection, so again, another check box there. Then I have my Charlotte Tilbury Pillow Talk. My goal was to finish this. It's just a little mini. I did not finish it, but I did make some fairly good progress. I'm about halfway through, I think. So there's that, but it is not officially, like I didn't hit my goal on it, but I did get it rotated in. So I feel okay with that. I also have this Generation G lipstick. My goal was probably, I don't know, to finish this is my guess. I never rolled it in, so I don't really know what my goal was. But this is what it looks like. This is going to be on the list again for 2025, so again, hopefully we will see some progress there. I'm pretty determined to actually do something with this year. So there's that. And then the last product that I still have in front of me is my Kosas Wet Lip Oil in the shade Dip. My goal was to use this about halfway. I am down to about here now. I had it like in my project pan and then I rolled it out for a while, then I rolled it back in. So I'm past that halfway mark and I'm honestly really close to the end, so I feel fairly confident that this can be done in the next year. But yeah. And then last few things that I had my Lawless Forget the Filler in the shade Rosy Outlook. I did finish that. I also finished my Lawless Forget the Filler in the shade Velvet, so that is exciting. And lastly, I had my ColourPop Dewdrop Clear Lip Oil, and that is finished as well. So I feel pretty good. And I mean, that's not even including like all the other products that I had rolled in that I hit pan on and stuff like that, or that I hit my goals on, that weren't initially part of my plan to pan. So overall, I feel really, really good about this year. From these, I think I had like 19 products listed out. One of them never got rolled in, and one of them that did get rolled in, I didn't hit my goal. So I feel pretty good about that. But yeah, that's that. I'm excited for the next year. I hope you guys are as well. I think that 2025 is going to be another really solid panning year for me as well. Because this year was, if you mentioned that before, but again, go check it out. I had a really good year. So yes, with that being said, I hope you guys check it out next week when I talk about my plan to pan for 2025. And with that being said, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, I appreciate it. Thumbs up down below, leave a comment if you want to just want to see more of me in the future. Go ahead and subscribe down below as well. And I hope you have a great rest of your day or night wherever you're at. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.